Hi guys! Welcome back to another edition of Tasty Tuesday. Artemis Cantilides here, owner of Iron Body Training Systems, Iron Body by Artemis, and I'm Not Afraid to Lift. And today I'm going to talk to you about a dish that is inspired by a Japanese dish called Tamago Gohan. So Tamago Gohan, it literally means egg rice. And it is what it is, and I learned about it on the Netflix series called Chef's Table. So if you haven't seen Chef's Table yet, definitely go and see it. It's a whole series. It's really cool. You learn about all these different great chefs all over the world. So there's one chef from New York, and he opened up a sushi restaurant, and he's not Asian, he's not Japanese. And one of the first dishes that he learned about was Tamago Gohan, which is warm rice, and then on top of the warm rice you put a raw egg, and you put some soy sauce, and sometimes they'll put different spices in it, maybe some dry seaweed, and they'll mix it all together. So I think it's a really great idea, but if you don't like raw egg and that just kind of grosses you out, which it may gross some people out. I love eggs anyway, raw, on a pizza, on a hamburger, plain, in an omelet, whatever. So if you don't like the raw egg, I have a variation. This dish is inspired by that. And the other thing I wanted to do to that dish, the Tamago Gohan dish, is to add a little bit more protein, add some vegetables, and just kind of complete the circle of the macros. So when you have just, say a serving of rice, say they put in 85 grams weighed out of rice, which would be 25 grams of carbohydrate, and then they put the egg in. The egg is 1 ounce of protein, and depending on whether you use a medium or a large egg, medium egg will have about 4 grams of fat in it, and a large egg will have about 5 grams of fat in it. So it's about a quarter of a serving of fat. So there's just 25 grams of carbs and 1 ounce of protein and a little bit of fat, and there's no vegetables. So to just kind of complete the circle and to beef up the protein a little bit, and to maybe use a cooked egg instead of a raw egg for those of you who don't like a raw egg. I have 25 grams of carbohydrates, and then I had some leftover hamburger in the fridge, so I added 2 ounces of hamburger, so I have a nice complete 3 ounces of protein, which is typically what I have at every meal. And then I have my egg yolk, so it's a medium egg, so it's about 4 grams of fat. And then what I cut up was a little bit of avocado, so about 30 grams, 25 to 30 grams weighed out of avocado will be another 3.5 to 4 grams of fat. So between the egg yolk and the avocado, you have about a half a serving of fat. That doesn't include the fats in the meats in the hamburger, but don't worry too much about that. And then I also added some broccoli so that I have some vegetables. So I think I weighed out about 100 grams of broccoli. So what I did is I cooked up the egg, and then I warmed up everything in the pan, and then I'm gonna put everything in my bowl. So it's just an egg rice bowl with a little bit of added meat and veggies, and I'll put the fried egg on top. So it adds a little bit more protein. It's more of a complete meal with a better balance of macros in it. Not to say that the Tamago Gohan isn't a great. So here I am with my complete meal: egg, avocado, broccoli, there's rice and the hamburger in it. And not to say the Tamago Gohan isn't a great meal, it's a great snack, but just adding that a little extra protein and a little extra fat in the veggies makes it more of a complete meal. So definitely try the Tamago Gohan. Give it a go with those Japanese spices, soy sauce, all that. But at the same time, if you want something that's a little bit more of a complete meal, then here's a nice rice bowl that has all your well-rounded protein, carbs, and fats in it. So I hope that's a good meal idea tip for you, and bon appetit!